The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to another edition of the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We've got the Union City Bears taking on the visiting Conneaut Eagles here tonight in the Bears Den. Junior high just about ready to start. First matchup of the night is coming up, and got to figure out how to get our camera working here for a moment. The first matchup is Brooks Mitchum versus Declan. I apologize about the video, folks. We'll get this addressed here in a moment. Declan gets the takedown. Brooks will get the escape. He'll trail 3-1 early on. sometimes, folks, it's got to turn the power off, turn it on. And I did that with the camera, with the laptop and the camera, and every piece of software we have, old-fashioned for everything. Apologize about that. Welcome to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Mountain, Colton Craig here, Carlton helping out. We've got here wrestling, the Bears, and the Eagles. Right now in this match, Eagle lead Bear. This should be Anna wrestling Nate from Conneaut. He 9 to the moment. We are at the start of the period, and as we go to work up. We're snow here. Back on the top. Seconds to go in the period. To work on wrists. Maybe I'm trying to get back on the base to put that power half in. To the side. Aviana away, roll the body away from it. Now he'll go work on the other side. 30 seconds to go. Aviana's got something done next in the 30 seconds. And just going to let her up here. Give her an escape at 9-3. Try another take here before the end of the match. Try to circle around behind, and he will. He'll get that point takedown, make it a 12-3 match. And it appears how it is going to end. Nate's going to take that one 12-3. Next matchup should be Easton Fletcher and Isaac. We'll tie up in the center. Fletcher in there on the leg. And he'll get that takedown as it heads bounce. Fletcher will wrestle from out front. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you, Steve?
Doing good. Appreciate you being here and doing this with me here tonight. Tried getting you here quite a few times, but was a little busy, right? Life is in the way.
Yeah, schedule's never quite lined up.
But all the stars are aligned tonight, and here we are. Bet you're going to work at the top to go in the first period. Working that out of bounds. The rule this year, Colt, you only need 1 foot in bounds or 1 hand, 1 point of contact in bounds, as opposed to years past where you needed 2 points of contact.
I wish I had that rule years ago.
That would have helped out a little bit from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
You were a former wrestler back in your day. You wrestled for Corey, though, right?
Wrestled for Corey, had a few years in. Definitely enjoyed it. Happy to be back involved in the sport.
Your brother, Tim, he wrestled for Union City, though, right?
No. He grew up in Corey, and around middle school, he had transferred to Union City.
Okay.
Spent his high school career here.
He'll work on that out-of-bounds edge over there. 30 seconds to go in the period. Trying to get those shoulders exposed to the mat, and he will. Trying to bridge out of it on the bottom is Isaac. Fletcher's got 15 seconds to work. He'll get those 4 near fall points awarded to him. So he'll lead big, 7-0 at the end of the first. Go out of bounds with 0.6 seconds left. Probably not enough time to work out of anything. I guess they don't keep total match score in JV. So we'll do the team score here. I'm sorry, the individual bout score. So the Bear wrestling at any current time will be on the left where it says Union City, and whoever's wrestling for Conneaut will be on the right. That'll just be their individual match score. So Isaac will be on top. He'll roll him right over to his back. Betcher trying to bridge his way out of that and push him away off his head. Conneaut bench is going absolutely wild right now for their teammate. Betcher trying to power his way out of there. And he gets the fall. And boy, is Isaac fired up. It's got to be a feel-good victory for him. And you can tell he's well-liked on the team. The teammates are all going wild for him. Gets a big hug over here coming off the mat. Does that bring back all the familiar yelling and the rackus here, Colton?
Oh, for sure, and I miss it.
So this will be Brooks Mitchum and Jimmy. Don't know Jimmy's last name, but they're wrestling at the 80-pound weight class. This is actually Brooks' second match tonight, so I assume one of these two is an exhibition, probably this one. Brooks in there on the single leg. Gets a quick takedown. He'll lead 3-0.
Starting off strong.
Go to work on the legs. Ties him up and rolls him through. He'll get some near fall points. He might get the fall, and I think he's going to. Might have him twisted up too far at the moment. There it is.
And that was not an ideal situation.
No, that's tough to get out of when you're tied up like that, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
So nice job of Brooks to get the pin in that match. 33 seconds into it. And this is Ryan Moore and Andrew. I heard we are having some audio issues and the video's freezing up, so all sorts of issues here today. It's not on our side, but here's Andrew leading Ryan Moore right now. He's up 3-0. We'll see if that little restart will fix anything. He's going to get her turned over here and get some near fall points. And that'll be awarded 3 points. Goes to work again. Going to get some more near fall points. Not awarded yet, and they will be now. So that's 11-0 here in the first period for Andrew.
Another 2 near fall points.
And he's going to get enough for the tech fall at the very end of the first period, right at the whistle. So nice job there getting the tech fall. Next matchup will be Aviana going up against Mason for Conneaut. That'll be Aviana's second match of the night. They'll tie up here near the center. Here's a shot by Aviana, fended off here and circled around behind. And it's going to be picked up and put down to the mat. As Mason will get the takedown and the 3 points. Minute to go in the first period. Go out of bounds and they'll reset here in the center. Mason on top. Hopefully our audio's fixed. I think it is. I think we're good to go now, Colton. We got all the bugs worked out, and I'll tell you what, it's the cold weather. That's what it is.
It's always the cold. It gets to everything.
It's a nice roll through there. Aviana gets the escape. And there's a shot by Aviana. Let's go with the leg, though. And Mason will circle around behind, gets another takedown. And that's going to be how the period ends. Might get a couple near fall points the last second. And we'll get two. What was your go-to move on the bottom to get out, Colton, or a reversal? Did you have one?
I actually wrestled in a very strange way, from my understanding.
You? Strange?
Yes, I know.
How so?
I absolutely loved when my opponent ran legs, and I used that to my advantage to pry them off.
It's a little unorthodox, huh?
That's what I was told, but it worked for me.
Oh, there's a suplex there, and that certainly hurt. That definitely knocked the wind out of her for a moment at least. So, coach and trainer will attend to her for a moment. We'll stay here. I see some laughs in there, so I assume we'll be all right here in a moment. But you know, I know the mat's padded, but I don't want to give to it, you know.
Not too much give, and it's not very thick, so does not take too high of a fall or hard of a fall to feel that hard floor underneath.
No, she fell right square onto the mat, right flat on her back.
With her opponent
On top, yeah, so. Going for the aggressive move, but. So they'll stop the injury time. And we'll square up again here in the circle. Aviana will get back on top.
Happy to see she's still ready to go.
Back to his feet. Aviana trying to trip him down. Boy, we almost had a repeat of what just happened right there. But better results this time. Aviana throws the legs in. And we're going to get a potentially dangerous here. Both feet off the ground of Ave on Mason's back as he was to his feet. She'll work the legs in again. She'll sit back, toss him back down to the mat yet again and again. Boy, this is like Eddie Guerrero in the Three Amigos, if you know what I'm talking about. And right there's the third one. And again, I think that hurt. Yeah, it did. Kind of ended up on her back again, just like the first time. Shakes off the injury time, says she's fine. So we'll continue on. Maybe we won't. I thought she waved it off, but I guess they're going to tend to her regardless.
Oh, safety first.
Yeah, you got the time, right? If you're kind of off kilter, you might as well use it. Coach is probably saying to get to the side a little bit before you do that instead of going directly on top. So 10-1. 10-2, Mason leads it. Here's a shot by Ave. Mason sprawling. Ave holds onto that leg, and he's going to try and spin around behind, and he will. He'll get another 3. 13-2.
Approaching another possible tech fall here.
4 more points will do it. Thrown in the half on the far side. Ave peels that off. Now he'll work to this side. She'll squeeze that wrist in there, not let him pull it out. 10 seconds to go in the period. Back to her feet just as time expires. And they'll go into the third period with Mason leading this one 13-2. Looks like it's Mason's choice. And we'll be neutral to start the third. And a little shrug by Ave, quickly back up to her feet. Mason spins around behind. Out of bounds they go, and we'll still be neutral.
It's fantastic recovery getting back up after losing that balance there.
A pretty quick reaction. Get back to her feet. Here's a shot right in there on the double
right
leg.
for the double.
And just can't hold it. And he'll get another takedown, 16-2. And Mason will let her up. Just needs one more takedown to get the tech fall. Ave's being aggressive, just can't quite finish on some of these moves. Been in there on the double leg a couple different times. And
there's the takedown.
That'll do it. Mason wins this one 19-3 with 39 seconds to go in the third period. And this should be our last junior high matchup. It'll be Easton Betcher again versus Luke. And there is Luke right there. Luke being aggressive, working him over here towards out of bounds, and that they will. Just as Betcher circle behind, they'll remain neutral. Betcher in on a double leg. Luke sprawling out of it, trying to circle on behind. Might put Betcher right to his back. And Luke will get that takedown. Betcher trying to work back up to his feet. Luke will grab that heel and put him right back down to the mat. .30 seconds to go in the first. And they're going to work their way out of bounds here in a moment. Getting some near fall points though as Luke keeps those toes in. Doing a great job right there on the edge of the mat. Still barely in. And they are out. Good call by the ref, diligently watching those feet, Colton. So Luke will be up 7-0. Gets the 4 near falls. Betcher trying to get a reversal at the whistle. Can't get it. It's Betcher's choice. And Betcher's going to choose top. Betcher still trails by 7. Trying to go to work here. Breaks him down. Gonna try to roll him through here. Trying to work the half and loses it.
His leg is in not a good spot.
Luke will get the reversal out of after all that. Nine nothing. Betcher gets a hold of that leg. Now he'll grab both legs. Luke sprawls out of it though, right there on the out of bounds line, and they are out. And they're gonna award Betcher with the escape actually. So he'll be down 9-1 with 17 seconds to go in the second period. Get collapsed down to the mat. Luke will get another takedown. 12-1. That's how the second period ends. 12-1 is Luke's lead. Betcher's got some work to do. Here in the third, Colton, if he wants to try and get back in this match, he'll be starting down.
And he's starting strong.
Here we go. Right to his back. And we have a potentially dangerous. So 2 points for Betcher for a near fall and 1 point for Luke for locking hands. Is that what the signal was, Colton?
I am not 100% sure on that, Steve.
Well, it's 13-5 now. That call may have potentially saved Luke. Luke will turn into Betcher.
Working for the half.
Luke not giving it to him. Still up to his base. Trying to work that hand back to his back. Again, he'll just stay at his base. Got to keep working here. Leary, he doesn't get stalling called against him, or a warning for stalling. But 20 seconds to go in the third. Still 13-5. Takes a peek at the clock, sees there's 10 seconds left. Just has to stay defensive now to finish this one out, and he should be all right. And Luke will get that victory, 13-5. And I believe that will be the end of the junior high matchup here tonight. And I know the total score wasn't up there on the board, the scoreboard here in the gym, but pretty sure that Conneaut won this one, Colton.
I would believe it so.
Pretty soundly. So good showing for them here in junior high. And they got a lot of kids here on the junior high team. That's good to see. It's the biggest junior high team I've seen so far here come to Union City. So certainly a good thing for their program, and looks like they got some pretty strong wrestlers coming up. We'll stay here live until wrestlers come out to do the warm-ups, and then we'll kill the mics. And then we'll be back for the pre-match show just a few minutes before the varsity match takes off. I was a little bit worried here earlier in the week, Colton, that maybe we weren't going to get this match in tonight just due to the bitter cold and the freezing temperatures out there. But we're here. We're doing it.
We are.
We're getting it in. So.
That has played a part. I know they had a few delays this week. Actually heard there was a 3-hour delay. That was different.
We never had 3-hour delays when we were in school. It's always a 2-hour delay.
That's what it was the day prior, but when they decided the 3-hour delay, I believe it was based off the temperature rising.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it was cold this morning, like, what, -10, something like that, so.
I do not recall what the actual temperature was, but at my house at, I believe it was around 4:35 this morning, it was at -25 with wind chill.
Nice. That's definitely too cold for the kids to go outside. Too cold for anybody to go outside, if we're honest. But, well, part of life, I suppose. We're going to kill the mics here and wait for warm-ups to start, and then we'll come in with a pre-match show sometime when the Bears are warming up. So stay tuned for the varsity matchup here upcoming on the DH Experience Sports Stream. We'll have it covered live.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in and welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain, Colton Vargo here tonight joining us to cover these Union City Bears taking on the Conneaut Eagles here in the last home match of the year. And I think we're going to have a fun one, Colton, as they're both pretty competitive teams, and I just think it's going to be a good matchup tonight. I really do.
Oh, I agree. I've seen a lot of energy from both sides just during their warm-ups. Everyone is ready.
Let's go right into our 3 steps to success, brought to you by the Corey Federal Credit Union. We were going through these. Step number 1, technique. You know, SpongeBob would say, technique, technique, technique. It's one of those sports where, you know, the finer the technique, the more honed your technique, the more successful you are, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Strength can only make up for so much. Having a proper technique will get you a long ways.
Step number 2, attack. I like to be aggressive. I don't like to wrestle defensively. I like to go after your opponent and just get after it, and you be the aggressor, and you make things happen versus letting them happen to you. And then step number 3 is endurance. You know, we're getting towards the end of the season. Both teams' endurances should be up there by now, but that endurance really plays a part towards the middle of second period, third period, and it really comes into play.
Oh, certainly.
So we've got the national anthem coming up here in just a moment, and then we'll get the matchups here, and we'll be one step closer to getting ready to go tonight. There's your national anthem. Another beautiful job done here in Union City, live and in person. Colton, as always, just makes it so much better when it's a real human singing it rather than a soundtrack, you know? Not that the humans don't sing the soundtracks, but you know, the live in person, it's just better.
It's a whole different effect.
It really is. Well, we'll get our lineups here, or matchups, I should say, in just a moment, and we'll hand that over to the PA announcer as well when they're ready to announce them. Well, I guess we have a lot of forfeits tonight, Colton. I didn't expect that going into this when I said it was going to be a great matchup, which it still can be in the matches that we get. But
I still think it will be. With the gaps in the lineup, that's a lot of free points on both sides. I think they're going to fight even harder for the points that they can grab.
Yeah, that's a good point. So 3 forfeits for Cash, maybe 4. I might have missed the first one. And then 4 for Union City. So, we're only going to get a handful of matches here tonight. But we'll make the most of them, and we'll enjoy it while we're here. And we'll start out at 139. That's going to be Billy Cole for the Bears. And might be Porter Paul for Cash, or else Hunter Chase. Oh, in on the ankle pick is Billy. Gets that leg, picks him up off the mat, and he'll slap him down to the mat and get the takedown right away. So Billy coming out firing. We'll get some near fall points here too, so quick attack. Maybe he heard our 3 steps, Colton. Be aggressive. He's going to lead. I believe it should be 5. I thought he got a couple near falls, but maybe not.
I believe I saw a few near fall there.
Well, he's going to get close to the fall maybe here in a second. He's got him tied down to the mat pretty good. Bridging out of it. And he gets the fall. 45 seconds. Billy Cole comes away with the victory.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll put the team score down here.
Team score now, yes.
So, Bears come out firing. They'll lead 6-0. So this should be Tomcho, and a no contest. So Tomcho will get his hand raised. Easy work tonight for Tomcho. So that'll be 12-0 for the Bears already. This is either Mitchell Blood or William Free versus Kane Greger for the Bears. We'll probably hear his name at some point. We'll shake hands. Tie up here in the middle. Just pull him down to the mat. Does the Conneaut Eagle. Still don't know his name quite yet, but. And he's going to get the takedown. He'll wrestle from out in front. He's got him cradled up here, Colton, or close to it. And it is a cradle.
There's a good scramble going on, but it seems like it's locked in.
He's going to get 4 near fall points, I believe. At minimum here. Still fighting. Greger's still trying to get out of it, and he'll break those hands free finally. And he's going to get right into maybe a reversal here. So Greger's going to trail 7-0. He'll keep a hold of that leg. And we'll get it blown dead. Maybe some injury time, or looks like he done sprung a leak, as Mr. Dewey Hurd would say over there at Corey. Greger's got blood time. So what's the mindset, Colton, when you get caught in something like that early on in the match and you have to fight from behind, down 7-0?
Oh, it is never fun, but I just see that as fuel for the fire. You just got to keep moving forward. The match is not over until it's over. So there's always a chance for that comeback win.
There's a lot of time left too, right? It's only, minute 7 into the first period, so got a lot of time left to go. Just got to wrestle smart, wrestle hard. So look at the mat cleaned up here. And when we come back, Gregor will be on bottom, and the Eagle will be on top. Again, it's either Mitchell Blood or William Free. I don't know who it is, of course, but one of those two. I know that. I haven't heard them yelling out a name yet either. That's how I know a lot of the time, is I listen to how they yell.
Yeah, whatever helps. Be a bit ironic if it was Mitchell Blood, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Do a roll through. Gregor trying to catch him on the roll through. Can't quite do it, but trying to get his hands free. Look at the arm pulled up above his head. Gonna try and come out the back door. Eagle's a little high at the moment. Be a good chance to get a reversal here. 25 seconds to go in the first period. And we've got more blood time.
I think we might have blood on both sides.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like a I think they do both have bloody noses, don't they? I see them sticking some cotton up the Eagle's nose as well. Now, is it really ironic if it's Mitchell Blood? I've never had one of those shoved up my nose. I'm assuming you have. They probably don't feel good, do they?
I actually have not. I got one bloody nose in my experience, and it didn't start bleeding until after the match was over.
Really?
As soon as the ref raised my hand, the blood started to pour.
And back to action we go. 20 seconds to go. Gregor almost got caught there. Still trying to come out the back door. It's almost like we never took a break.
Oh, gosh.
Right to his back, and he's got to be careful here. Gregor's going to hop on top, and
He's got the reversal, looking for that half.
so he's going to get the reversal at minimum, and 3 back points out of it. So just like you said, Colton, about continuing to work and, you know, not giving up, and all of a sudden it's 7-5 after a 7-0 start.
Only down 2 going into the second period.
Gregor will be on top to start. Going to work. Try and peel that arm over. He's got it bundled up. Trying to get him over, tilt him over to get some near fall points, and looks like he's going to get the count started. A nice job of tying that in there. Lets it go, gets the 3 near fall, and he'll take the 8-7 lead here in the second period. Grab that wrist on the near side. Try to pull it up behind his back. Gets it pinned to his near side. He's going to flip him right over. Got the fall just like that. Boy, what a quick finish, Colton. That's worthy of a replay, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
Boy, just like that. Good luck getting out of that.
It might be a more technical term. I always refer to that as a stack, and once it happens, it's very difficult to get out of.
Once it happens, you're done, huh?
You are not in a comfortable spot, and it is hard to fight off of that.
So this will be Drake Applequist at 160, and I thought we were going to have no contest, but it looks like we do have a contest. So this will be either Mitchell Blood or William Free, whoever it was that didn't wrestle in the last match. That's who this is for Conneaut. And Drake will get the takedown right to his back. And Eagle will fight out of that. Drake will get 3 near fall points. Oops. Sorry, Colton, I messed you up here, didn't I? So Drake leads it 6-0. He'll get those shoulders exposed again.
Some more near fall points, and he's got the finish.
Boy, another good showing here from the Bears. Good finish there. So up next, we're going to have a handful of forfeits. So there's Joe Green, gets his hand raised. So that'll add another 6 here for the Bears. Team leads at 30-0, and that may be an insurmountable lead already. I don't really know. Can't do the math that fast in my own head, but double forfeit at 189, I think is what he just said.
I believe so. No points awarded.
215 should be Chase Stewart. And I believe this is Hunter Michael. He'll be wrestling up.
It appears so.
Sounded like it said go Hunter, so it's got to be Hunter, right? Going in there for a trip. Gets him lifted up off the mat. Regains his footing. Does Stewart. Up again. Still can't get him to go down. And there he gets the trip. And he gets those 3 takedown points. Now Michael's giving up some weight here, so it's going to be hard for him to go to work on top, I would think.
It is unfortunate that he's giving up weight, but I love to see this out of the coaches and the teams. Instead of having a forfeit for each side, they wanted the kids to wrestle.
Yeah, that's awesome for sure. Trying to do a roll through. Oh, and he gets him rolled over. Almost got stuck halfway through, but managed to get him through. And they'll be out of bounds.
Even with the weight disadvantage, Hunter is coming on with a strong start to this match.
Leads at 3-0. He's kind of controlled it since the start. Breaks Stewart down to the mat. Controls the wrist on the underside. Still has a hold of that wrist. Finally lets it go. Stewart gets back up to his base. "30 seconds to go in the first period." Michael trying to break him back down to the mat. He's got those wrists bundled up underneath of him. Lets it go now. Gets that hand pinned behind the back. And out of bounds, I suppose, was the call, Colton?
It might have been a dangerous position. The Eagles' arm was not in a favorable spot.
Yeah. 17.1 on the clock. Be big for Hunter to hold him down here for the rest of the period, not give up an escape or anything. Looks like he'll do just that. So first period comes to a close. He leads it 3-0. Michael defers, and Stewart will choose neutral. Do some hand fighting over by the center. In on a shot, and boy, quick move there by Michael. Slide underneath, get another takedown. Tripping back down to the mat. Minute 15 to go in the period. Gets Stewart's arm pinned behind his back. He's going to thread it through in the near side. Gets the hammerlock in there, gets him to his back, scoops the head, and that very well could be the end of it here for Stewart. And it is.
There it is.
First hammerlock I've seen here this year. So give the Bears another victory. This time it's Hunter Michael getting the fall. It's 36-0. This is 285 for Conneaut. It's Drew Dygert. No contest for the Bears, so Drew will get his hand raised and jog off. So we'll flip the weights. We'll go back to all the way down to 107. This should be Caleb Goodwill for Conneaut and David Dominguez Ashton for the Bears. It's always such a difference when you go from a higher weight class down to a lower weight class all of a sudden, and just
Typically, though, you see an entirely different style of wrestling.
Goodwill in on a single leg. Ashton fends it off, gets around behind him. Will pick him up and slam him down to the mat, get the takedown.
Ooh, scramble for the reversal.
Goodwill makes it 3-2. Gets his head in the underarm there, lets it out. Nice job by Ashton to get the escape. Back to their feet, in the center they go. They'll grab the hands, tie up. Ashton trying to trip, trying to spin him
duck
down.
under.
Gets the duck under in the takedown. 7-2, he leads. Trying to peel that hand of Goodwill up. He'll give up on that move. Goodwill up to his feet. And back
Goes
down.
for the trip and gets it.
20 seconds to go in the second. That can't be right. It's got to be the first period. Crossface. So after one, Dominguez Ashton leads at 7-2. And he'll choose bottom to start. Ashton trying to peel his hands free. And he'll get the hand peeled free and try to sit out of it. Can't do it. Goodwill maintains control. Ashton fighting to get back to his feet, trying to spin into him. And he'll turn into him.
Oh.
Has a hold of that leg, refuses to let it go. Should just let it go, get the escape, and he does. So make it 8-2 for Ashton. .45 seconds to go in the second period. That keeps tricking me up there on the scoreboard. I keep thinking that it's the third, but I know it's not.
It's doing the same thing to me.
Here's a shot from Goodwill. Ashton hangs onto that leg, sucks it in. Got to get his head up. Uh-oh. Gets the takedown. And he'll cut him loose right away. So just like that, it's 11-3. 5 seconds to go in the quarter or the period. Trying to get a trip before the end of it. Ashton. Oh, I don't think he's going to get any points there, but good effort. This will be Goodwill's choice. He'll choose neutral, and he's got some work to do here in the third. Taking a lot of time while being down by 8. He's got to find a way to score some offense here. Gets around behind Goodwill, and they'll spin back into each other. And they'll land out of bounds there. No points awarded. Still neutral. Minute 23 to go. Again, they'll tie up the wrists with a minute to go, right in the center of the mat. Still tying up the wrist, Colton. I got to think Goodwill's got to go on the attack here.
And with this short of time, he's got to pull something off.
Dominguez going for a takedown, and they'll end up back up on their feet. Exactly where they started.
You can tell both these competitors are feeling the effects of that third period.
It wears on you this late into a match, doesn't it? I don't care if it's late in the season. I know it's exhausting.
They have been fighting the entire time. They've been going at it nonstop, working for that progress.
Dominguez in behind. Can get his head pulled out of there. Might get another takedown here before the end of it. He'll get out of it, and that's how it ends. David Dominguez Ashton wins this one 11-3 over Caleb Goodwill. So we'll go to 1:14. This is Watson for Conneaut versus Van Ward for the Bears. Ward in there on a double leg. He'll lean over, get those shoulders on the mat. No points awarded there. Back to their feet they go. In there on a shot. Watson sprawls out of it. Ward gets behind her. Yeah, that's shoulder. Wow. That's what you were talking about, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, luckily she's pretty flexible, it appears.
And got her
That
out,
was not a
arm out
fun-
in time to
Yeah.
prevent injury.
That was not a fun sight there for a second. Watson leads at 5-0 after a couple back points.
And an escape.
5-1. Minute to go in the first. Ward in on another double leg. Watson hanging on to the midsection of Ward, has those legs in there. Looks like she's going to give up the takedown. Ward trying to put her in a cradle and get her rolled over.
Looks like the cradle is locked in.
Gets her put to her back. "15 seconds to keep fighting for Watson, and she's up to her side now. So it looks like she'll fend off this pin. Ward will lead this 12-1 after one period. Be Watson's choice. She'll defer. And Ward will choose neutral. I gotta think Ward will continue to be aggressive here. And he'll do just that, in there on a leg. Still no points awarded for the takedown. Watson hanging on, has the head in there. Ward gets his head out and the takedown. He's gonna get some near fall points while he's at it. I believe that shoulder got up high, or else he just got awarded the back points. And that'll be how it ends. Ward gets a tech fall on this one. 19-1.
Believe so. That was the final score.
So the Bears will take a 45-6 lead over Conneaut. .121. This is Ranson for Conneaut. And it's a no contest for the Bears tonight. So Ranson will get that victory by forfeit. And we'll go to 127. Should be Mater for Conneaut, and again, a no contest here for the Bears. So we'll get another forfeit. And we'll go to 133, which is the last weight class of the night. It's Sando. John Sando, and it's going to be Josh Mitchum for the Bears to finish out the night. Have the hands tied up here. Mitchum in on the leg, lifts him up, gets the takedown. Sando will give up his back. Mitchum knows he has a bloody nose, points it out. Ref blows it dead. And he'll go shove some cotton in there. Be a minute 29 to go in the first when they get back to action. Pretty impressive performance here by the Bears tonight, Colton, as the only losses they have are from the forfeits, I believe.
I believe so.
Three no contests for the Bears. Mitchum still be working on top. He's gonna get some near fall points as those arms bundled up. He'll get 4 of them. He'll lead 7-0. Gets that arm pinned behind the back. We'll roll him over, try to get some more near fall points. Not yet. Now he gets the count. 4 points it is. He'll let it go. Still hasn't let it go. Now he lets it go. 11 to nothing. And I think Mitchum's nose plug fell out. I can see it sitting there on the mat. Coach Mitchum will pick that up. I assume Josh is his son, so probably no problem there picking that up. I'm guessing that's the case. I don't actually know that for sure, but if I had to guess, if I were a betting man, and sometimes I am, so coming up for the Bears, we'll take a look at their schedule here in a minute. I believe they are at a tournament this weekend. We'll see if I can find out the name of that tournament. I know I read it earlier. Can't remember the name, of course. I don't think it was anything that I'd heard of before. Looks like they're going to Grove City High School for a tournament this Friday and Saturday. So they'll be in action this weekend. Mitchum leads 11-0 with 30 seconds to go in the first period. Going to get some more near fall points. This could be the end of the match right here when if he gets 4. And
that'll do it with the tech fall.
15-0, 20 seconds to go in the first period. He'll get his hand raised, and then the teams will shake hands front and center, and that'll do it. Bears finish the night off. Sorry, Colton. You messed up your thing.
All good.
50-18. So strong performance by the Bears, and I guess for all that talk that I had about it being a pretty good matchup, didn't go quite as I thought it would. As the Bears did a great job, and Conneaut wrestlers wrestled strong. Just couldn't find a way to get any victories. You know?
And it happens. It's unfortunate to see that both teams have some gaps in the lineup.
Yeah, I saw Eastman didn't wrestle tonight here for the Bears. He's usually in the 120-ish region, so unfortunate not to get a match there, but it is what it is. You know, maybe there's some illnesses, or I know that was the case a couple weeks ago, or last week for the Bears. The flu bug got him, I think. But,
yeah, there has been something going around, and if it catches you, it catches you.
So, got any final thoughts on the night, Colton?
I think with the performance that Union City showed tonight, they are more than prepared for that tournament.
Yeah, they should be in good shape to go. Hopefully, maybe Eastman can wrestle. I don't know. Maybe he's whatever the case was, he couldn't wrestle tonight. But hopefully, he does this weekend, and they get some good matchups and good competition leading up to the postseason here. Because we're next week will be the final week of the regular season, as Bears are away at Cochranton on that would be next Wednesday night, and I guess they'll have another match on the 5th, February 5th, so 2 weeks from now at Harbor Creek, and then I believe the postseason stuff will start. So this will be it for us here covering these boys for the regular season, as we don't do the away matches, but it's been fun covering them. We've done I believe 4 matches here, and I think the Bears won all 4 of those matches.
Oh,
so
great to hear. Home team advantage.
Absolutely. So it's been fun covering them. Hopefully they can get to the postseason at the team duels down in Sharon, and if that is the case, hopefully we can cover them. It'll depend on sponsorship. So if you're watching and the Bears boys make it, and we have the ability to cover them, if you want to pitch in and sponsor some of that, contact us at 814-790-2626 or at deegeexperience@gmail.com. And all the sponsorship helps, and hopefully, if the boys make it, I don't really know what the playoff picture looks like, or the postseason picture, I should say, looks like for them. But if they make it, I would love to go cover them down there, and hopefully we can put something together. But that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Colton, thank you for joining and throwing the headset on. I'm glad the schedules worked out to get us here together tonight. And hopefully you had fun.
Oh, I enjoyed it, and I appreciate the invite.
Yeah,
I wish I was able to make more of these.
Me too. I appreciate the insight and the knowledge that you bring, and hopefully we can do it again sometime next year. But for tonight, wow. Let me try that again. For Colton Vargo and on behalf of Deej Experience LLC, I'm Stephen Mountain, and we thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the coverage, and we hope you have a great rest of your night.
Good night.